teammate put a bomb in the back of a man's head. If he moved, he would be blown up. Because his officer killed civilians which he opposed, that's why he was tied to the rock. He begged his teammate to let him go, but it's their officer's orders. No one dares to disobey. Soon a pack of wild dogs surrounded him, viciously biting his legs. In his fear, the bomb fell out by accident. The explosion scared away the wild dogs, but it drew a group of women. He feared them more than the dogs, because just yesterday he had killed their family with a tank. They furiously pelted him with stones. He thought he was done, but then some soldiers appeared. They hated the man too, but they didn't want to be inhumane, so they decided to save him. In return, he helped soldiers repair the rocket launcher, and agreed to blow up the tank with them. On the other side, the Soviets were driving their tanks, but the fuel ran out. Then the officer found a highway. The soldiers are very excited. They thought they can get out of here, but the officer realized something was wrong. He stopped the tanks. It turns out there's a ravine ahead. Just as they didn't know what to do, a helicopter came by. The officer took out his flare gun and fired a flare. The helicopter received the signal and started to land. The two soldiers ran to it happily. When they thought they could return to the camp, the captain ordered them to come back, but the soldiers refused. They knew that going back would be death. The officer climbed into the tank, aimed the machine gun at the helicopter. He threatened the soldiers to come down. The soldier had to come back with fuel. Then they turned around in tank. The Afghan guerrillas in the rear were very excited. They've got a chance to sneak up on them. The tank continued to move. The engines were getting hot, so they went to a water source to cool down. But then they saw the helicopter. The soldiers on board have all gone to God. It turned out the officer had poisoned the water. Then the rebels arrived. The officer turned the machine gun to fire, but quickly ran out of bullets. He had to flee in his tank. The man fired the rocket launcher. Unfortunately, it only hit the barrel. The man threw his weapon away in anger. He could only watch as the tank escaped. Just then, the mountain began to shake. Several boulders fell right on top of the tank. It's the Afghan women. After a while, they destroyed the tank, but didn't kill the people. They only wanted peace. But the women couldn't forgive the officer. Without his tank, he finally understood fear.